That's his government car, I'm pretty sure.
Which one?
The silver one. Because, yeah.
Getting ready to come out.
I don't know about that. I'm not sure he's a necessarily brave human being. I waved at her and she waved back.
Right.
But it was when that pulled up, you could see the journalists sort of stand to attention. I think he might be working from home today, though.
Oh, right, yeah. So people could be sitting here all day. Standing.
Well, no, I mean, I came 3 o'clock yesterday when he was out, and people still sit on the doorstep because I don't know if you know about the media in this country, but they're quite powerful and persistent.
Yeah.
Do you have any opinions on it beyond the obvious? You know what I mean? Like obvious, not just on this story, but on the greater picture. You know what I mean?
I mean, there's a lot of things that have not gone right. But the government has screwed up, there's no doubt about that.
I think the most shocking thing is that, more than the health minister defending him, is that Cummings was the person at all the SAGE meetings.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So even aside from him not being elected or with any scientific background, as a representative, he should be. I think it would have been not completely fine, but if his wife had stayed in London, he'd driven with the kid. He wouldn't have been going 520 miles there and back with an infectious closed space. I've no. I mean, it's
Right, I think I'm bored.
I have that effect.
No, I mean, I can't.
It's a good time to be zen. Like I saw this really good thing on YouTube about the idea of going a day without any technology or any triggers, and it's like I stare at my phone 24 hours a day, so I just try and use it. But yeah, I mean, I'd say go and come back tomorrow for 10 minutes. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to come by every day. So if the journalists go, he still has to walk past me. What's that? Hasn't he? Oh, mate, you're a white van man who thinks... Shut your mouth. You know what I mean? It's the biggest story in the country. Every van driver who reads The Sun thinks they're in charge of the country. Big mouth twat.
Have fun.
Nice to talk at you. You know what that car is? That's the government car, isn't it? I like that it's double parked and covered in bird shit on the other side. I waved at the driver and she waved back. And it's like a good way to humanise someone. Stick to the target, you know what I mean? I mean, I don't know whether it's empathy or sympathy, but I try and like with that person, I try and have, I don't know, sympathy for the devil or something. And I think he because he ran Vote Leave, and he was so martyred for that. I always think like with Bin Laden, you couldn't be a worse person, but when you throw him in a river and that's or sea, and that's the opposite of the Muslim thing, it's like the only thing worse than the right in this country is us liberals in Islington. You know, we create the monsters as much as anyone. I turn on people. As soon as someone attacks Dominic Cummings, I'm like, he's all right. Even though I know he's the devil. He's the devil. There's never been anything more simultaneously interesting and boring. I mean, it's the biggest story in the country. And also, I mean, I wouldn't, just for the record, what I'm doing, apart from him, I wouldn't film anyone. So don't feel like I'm about to turn the phone on you. Because I always think that's... Well, no, I mean, I'm doing this just for myself. I'm not... I love that his car is double parked and covered in bird shit. I waved at the driver and she waved back, which was quite funny. Yeah, you can see she's easing up, isn't she? I think the best thing to do would be call 118 118 and just give the postcode and like his address for his wife and you get his phone number. Call him on the landline. That'd be, if you want to spice up your morning. But my attitude is I'm going to come here 10 minutes every day. And that way, if the journalists all leave and he survives, I'll just be there in the morning, not saying anything. Just
I live on the street next door, I didn't realise you lived there. So
What's that?
I live on the street over there, I didn't realise you lived there. So yesterday,
Yeah.
I thought recognised the
I sort of worked out that if I did anything, not violent, but you know what I mean, aggressive, it'd be just, like, I don't need that, you know what I mean? But the funniest thing was, as a joke, when I came here yesterday just for a bit, and I said, I was tempted to egg his car, and they went, someone did that this morning. And it was like,
Just as an aside, I am a criminal lawyer, so you just need to be careful what you open it.
No, I haven't done anything. My dad, but my dad's, I'm in North London. I'm a North London broke artist Jew. My whole family are lawyers.
Yeah. I find that actually the police went as far as doing criminal damage for throwing an egg.
There's, I mean, a huge part of this came from what they called the riots, which started off as marches against the coalition. Like, you remember that? When like everyone got jailed for... Oh, let's see what's going on. Oh, here he is. Social distancing, give him 3 meters. Do you think keeping your job helps protect your family? If you resign, do you think they'd be happier?
Mister, he's a scumbag.
Yeah, no, I call him a cunt.